matchup for one fall. Introducing first, weighing at 195 pounds, AKIRA!
Well, it must feel like AKIRA has a 10,000-pound weight off of his shoulders, because we saw the end of the calling in War Chamber, free across the world, and AKIRA is now free to express himself his own way, to not be held down or typecast or put in the box. We are seeing the authentic and true AKIRA moving forward.
Weighing 197 pounds, Bobby Fish!
The most educated feat in professional wrestling. It's hard to find an athlete more disciplined, more focused, and more lethal than Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish, a veteran of the game. Bobby Fish has so many different fighting styles in his background. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he's a catch-as-catch-can fighter. Bobby Fish brings a veteran presence to this match. Unlike anybody else, AKIRA's got his hands full tonight.
Bobby Fish, 3-1 amateur kickboxing record. He started training in Muay Thai last year. Somebody who went over to Dubai in November of 2022 and won a fight on the undercard of none other than Floyd Money Mayweather. Bobby Fish calls himself the professor, and he's been dropping knowledge and dropping people on their domes everywhere he's gone throughout the world. It's a styles make fight situation, Christian. It is the kickboxing style of Bobby Fish versus catch death of AKIRA. Who do you think has the advantage?
Well, right now, AKIRA taking the back of Fish, and that's not what I expected to start this match. AKIRA going for submissions on Fish. It looks like AKIRA wants to match that mat wrestling style of Bobby Fish. You know, the last time we saw AKIRA, Joe, it was Raven, who sort of passed the torch to AKIRA, talked about AKIRA being the future of the business, the future of Major League Wrestling.
AKIRA always trusted in Raven, and now it comes down to fulfilling that prophecy, to proving himself to the world. AKIRA has just a rainbow palette of different things to pull from in his arsenal, in his personality, and everything he wants to do to be authentically him on his journey, but none of that may be able to save him from Bobby Fish's offense. Snuck in that back leg round kick and now begins to go to work. The Muay Thai knees into the takedown. Bobby Fish is in his element.
Fish floating over with ease. 20 years in the game and the guy still moves like a cat, does Bobby Fish. Lateral press right by the ropes and only gets one.
Man who knows more ways to hurt you than maybe anyone else in the sport, who's won championships throughout his travels. United States, Japan. We saw Fish go toe-to-toe with Alex Kane and give Kane all he could handle a number of months ago. AKIRA now sends Fish in, puts the brakes on. Fish, the veteran, outsmarts the Death Fighter, who hit the small of his back on the frame of that ring. But AKIRA now zeroes in on the legs of Bobby Fish. Interesting strategy. Take out Bobby Fish's strong suit.
AKIRA now climbs up to that top turnbuckle. AKIRA, flying forearm that lands. Rushes in, looks for a cover, tries to get three here. Can he do it? No.
You know, a lot of people look at AKIRA and maybe see his body of work, or see his body literally, all the scars
you
up
could barely see his body last show with all the blood that he was covered in.
And people see things like that, I think they may have a preconceived notion about what AKIRA is, that he's one-dimensional, that he's a one-trick pony. And AKIRA has proven time and time again, from that matchup with Rocky Romero last year, when fans really begin to understand AKIRA can show out up to present day. But Bobby Fish, I don't care how good you are, gravity will catch up with you, and Bobby Fish baited AKIRA in.
AKIRA taking a nasty fall out to the floor, and Fish rolling back into the ring, potentially looking for a count out. This is why Fish is so smart. He's able to use the ring and its environment to his advantage. He'll take a win however he can get it.
Well, looking for a count out is Bobby Fish. AKIRA staggering, trying to get back into the ring, but Bobby Fish waiting for him every step of the way. Fish has that precise eye on AKIRA. He's got that laser sharp focus, and when Fish gets in his zone, it's very tough to knock him out of sorts.
Look at that, just a blatant choke right in front of the ref. He knows he has at least 4.5 seconds to do that, and that's just who Fish is. He's a fighter. I wouldn't say he's a dirty fighter. I'd say he's cunning. I'd say he's smart. He drops bomb after bomb to the solar plexus of AKIRA.
Both these men will be part of Battle Riot coming up on June 1st. And you gotta wonder who's gonna escape with momentum or whose style would be.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Fish
Beautiful
just thought
transition.
AKIRA with a single leg pick and bending and stretching.
And what a shot by our production crew. Look at the cameraman right there to catch every bit of that submission attempt. AKIRA says, if you're gonna use the ropes to your advantage in all 4 seconds, I'm gonna do the same.
You're seeing that fight come out of AKIRA. We've seen what he's been able to fight through in the past, being emasculated and embarrassed, but Fish picks the ankle. Has the leg lock in, has the ankle, and there's AKIRA anywhere near a rope. Fish is making
close,
sure.
Joe. He needs to inch all the way to that rope. He needs to be able to get his hand on it, and he does.
Fish did his best to immobilize AKIRA, and keep in mind, in Battle Riot, submissions count, pinfalls count. Bobby Fish could tap out 39 other individuals.
That would be crazy. Bobby Fish stopping AKIRA. Now AKIRA, he saw it coming, beautiful by AKIRA.
AKIRA fighting through, limited mobility in one of his legs, but fires off those exploder suplexes.
And this is the thing, you can't put AKIRA in a box.
Oh, but you can't put him in a corner. Landed head first, that overhead suplex, and
that was nasty. He landed on his head, Joe. There's a cover. That hooked in deep. Oh my God, that's as close as it gets from a pinfall victory for Bobby Fish.
Any other man could have been kept down, but AKIRA has an incredible pain threshold. He is sometimes too stubborn, sometimes too proud, but he won't quit. Missing the roundhouse by Bobby Fish. AKIRA went for another exploder. Fish gets low to the ground to escape.
AKIRA's got his back. Nasty suplex right on the back of the head. I'm not sure Fish knows where he is right now. Roundhouse kick lands. And now what's AKIRA thinking?
He's thinking death penalty. And AKIRA hits this, it's over. Bam! Bobby Fish gets dropped. AKIRA continues his winning ways.
Here is your winner, AKIRA!
To me, this is a statement win from AKIRA, Joe. The last time we saw him, he was gushing blood. It was hardcore. It was in a cage. Tonight, he out-wrestled Bobby Fish. It is so impressive to see the dynamic behavior, dynamic elements of AKIRA.
Our Bet Online replay shows AKIRA fight through the pain to come back, hit the death penalty, and score the victory. We are seeing the emergence of a star on the rise, developing and maturing before our very eyes. AKIRA is ready to fight the world. AKIRA is ready for Battle Riot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head to our broadcast colleague. Oh, wait a minute.
AKIRA extending his hand. A bit of sportsmanship, perhaps.
AKIRA's a proud fighter. He knows when he's faced among the best. And Bobby Fish has earned his respect. Will Fish reciprocate?
Oh, boy. Well, that's a universal sign.
And you gotta believe this may not be the last time these men cross paths. Bobby Fish did not get the result that he wanted, but AKIRA is still on a rise to the top, and that goes to Atlanta on June 1st. Let's send it down to our broadcast colleague, David